Mm, Hi, it's me again. Um, how to start? Well, this video is more like a diary I want to make, just for the record. I think it would be nice to have like a video diary of how my life is going. Uh, Today it's my birthday, and I'm 20 now, which is a scary number, not gonna lie. Um, and I just wanted to like record this as, I don't know, a project maybe. I don't really know, but I thought it would be interesting to look at this like in the future or stuff like that. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about life stuff that is going right now. And probably you don't care because first of all, I don't think you know me at all. And well, I don't think no one is gonna watch this. At first, I wanted it to be like a stream or something, but to be honest, no one's gonna watch this on stream. No, it's not like anybody will care. But yeah, I'm 20 now, and time seems to just keep going on. It feels like it's getting out of hand sometimes because it feels so fast, and it's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Imagine one day it's like one day you woke up and you're like 40 and you haven't done anything with your life yet. Yeah, but I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to get better at stuff. But sometimes I feel stuck on, on this never-ending pursuit of success. Like if I'm not going anywhere at all, I really don't know well what I'm doing right now. But it's okay. To be honest, none of us really know. Like I shouldn't care too much, right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing right here. But yeah, well, maybe I should start like describing what I'm what I was doing right now because it's like um 6:22 a.m. and I realized wow, it's already tomorrow. It's already I'm already 20 right now. So I don't know. I don't really have any plans of celebration or anything because first of all I don't have money. That's a big one. But also I don't know. There's no one right now to celebrate with. And yeah, it feels kind of lonely right now. But I'm kind of used to the feeling, to be honest. It's not so bad once you learn to. I don't want to say cope with it, but it's just like you get used to it, and it's not so bad. It does feel kind of how to say. I don't know. I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's weird because in a way I enjoy being alone, but also it's not the same like feeling lonely and being alone, you know. It's completely different. Like, feeling lonely is so much worse because if you actually feel lonely, it doesn't matter if you have like people near you or stuff like that. You just feel like that, and you can't really do much about feelings. Like they just happen to be there. Sometimes they are annoying, but it is what it is, right? And you can't do much about them except just ignore them, right? Well, that's what I do. I don't want to say it like this because it sounds bad, but it's not so bad. Like I'm just used to suppressing my feelings, I guess. I've been noticing lately that my feelings, or how to say, my way of reacting of things is just non-existent because I have trouble like showing emotion to other people, and it's not like like there's a reason for it. It's just like I grew up like that. Well, maybe there is a reason for that because I didn't grow up in a very good environment, and I just got used to not showing stuff, right? Because people laugh or mock you for reacting different to what they are used to, right? And and I guess I just learned to suppress my reactions to stuff in that way, right? I don't know. I normally don't think too much about it, but lately it's been like more present than ever because I've been trying to like make friends and stuff, and I just noticed that um it's hard, to actually express feelings to other people. And for example, when they make jokes or talk about stuff, I sometimes just stare and don't react in a specific way. And I don't want them to think that, for example, the joke wasn't funny. I was laughing, but I just didn't know how to show it, right? It's hard to show emotion sometimes. And well, I don't know if it's like that for everyone, but like that's the part I don't like about like getting to know people, that I need to like force my feelings towards stuff because I know that if I'm just like myself, I will just not attract in any way, and they would feel like I don't want to be there or something like that. But it's not like that. It's just, well, as I said, right? It's just that I don't know how to express myself, and it sometimes happens that people get mad at me because they think I don't care about stuff. But it's just how I react on stuff. I don't react uh, in well at all really. It's like if something's bad's happening or stuff like that, I just stay with the biggest poker face in my face, right? And I don't know. I have gotten in trouble for those kind of stuff with people, like when sad stuff happens and I'm just staring, existing there. And I've been trying to work on it a little bit, not so much, because to be honest, I, how to say it, it feels safe to don't show anything. because showing emotions also is kind of problematic. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know which I prefer. If I had to, like, choose one between not showing at all or showing a lot, maybe I prefer not showing. It's more easy. But yeah, I've been trying to make friends because right now I'm, well, alone because I'm like on college right now. And well, I'm studying in another state, and well, I don't know anybody in here. Everyone's strange and a stranger. And like, um, I don't know. It it's not like I want to make more friends because I have friends. Don't get me wrong. I have lots of friends. Well, not lots, but the necessary amount of friends. Like enough for me at least. And and I don't know. I don't want to make my life more complex by adding people because people are also like trouble. Not trouble, but how to explain it? You have to. I don't know. Yeah, they are trouble, really. I don't know, but not in a bad way. It's like you have to like consider them if you want to like maintain that friendship. You need to take care of your relationships, even if they are just casual, right? But if you just don't know anybody, you can just go and do your own thing always, right? That's one of the advantages of just being alone, that you always are on your stuff and you don't have to care about anyone or anything. You just go and be free, right? That's the good part, but also it's kind of hard because being a complete stranger here, like this, I don't want to say like it has its rules, but you definitively need to learn how to survive in these kind of places. Like I'm on a big city now, and I'm used to more like rural and small places, and you have to have another mindset and get used to the uh, street life, and being alone makes me how to say, mm, very anxious sometimes because I don't know how many stuff works here. For example, I don't know how to use the metro or take some buses in specific because they have their systems and stuff, and I'm just not used to all of that, right? But well, with trial and error, I eventually get it right. But I guess with friends, it will be like kind of different. They will guide you and stuff. Also, there's a lot of cool stuff that I just don't get or don't notice because normally it's one of those stuff that, for example, the more careful friend will tell you, hey, look, remember you have to do this or that or anything. And I will be like, oh shit, right. But I don't have that friend right now. Sorry, a car just passed by and made a lot of noise. Well, and and the thing is that I'm like very how to explain? Shit, I don't know how to make my words anymore. Uh, I'm too. Fuck, I forgot the word. I'm not enough self-aware of my surroundings. Like stuff is happening and I just don't notice. Right? like if there is an important event that people were talking all everywhere about, I probably will not know until the day. And it has happened a lot, like because for example teachers and people announce stuff, but most of the time on school I'm just on that automatic mode where I'm just doing stuff and don't really think. And well, it's kind of problematic, but it's also kind of fun when it happens. When you get in trouble for that and you just think, oh shit. Well, it's fun on the moment, but then you realize that, well, those actions have consequences, right? And you fucked up. And that's the bad part, because, yeah, you fucked up. Well, I fucked up a bunch of times. And very big times. But it's all good now. I fixed most of the stuff. Not really. Just like put a tape over it and say it's fixed. The problem is still there. It's just waiting to explode somewhere in the future, right? That feels like it's my life right now. Like it's just a time bomb waiting to explode. Yeah, that's the best description, to be honest. Just a ticking bomb waiting to explode on my face at the worst moment. Right? Does anybody feel like that sometimes? I guess it kind of feels like that for everyone. I like to think that to myself, right? It's not that my life is hard. It's just that I don't notice everyone else's life, right? Because everyone is having their hardships and stuff like that. But you just don't notice. Because, well, you don't care and it's alright. You don't need to care about everyone. Although caring is important, right? But it's sometimes hard to care, to be honest. And I guess it's also okay. Maybe not everyone will agree on that, but to be honest, right now, like on college, there are a lot of like activist movements and stuff like that. And I can't give two shits. It's just like that. I don't know. I can't care about all that stuff. I'm just focusing on surviving and living. Yeah, I'm focused on my own stuff, right? And I think that that's what everyone else is doing. It's just that sometimes people want you to care about their stuff to get like this feeling of validation or recognition because they put so much time and effort into this. Well, most of the time it's not even that much time or an effort. It's just that they are not used to actually spending time on stuff. But they want that recognition, and most of the time people just don't get it. And it can feel like frustrating. That's why there is so much people on the internet just mad doing stuff, right? Their stuff just doesn't work out and they blame everyone. And I mean, it's okay also. They have to cope with their feelings. And, well, everyone has to cope with something, right? And, well, you may say, well, that's copium, right? That's bad. Coping is bad. And, well, it's more like depends on how you do it. Yeah, it's more like depends on how you with what you do, right? Because if you just like cope with not doing useless stuff like grinding in those games where the grind is just basically endless and you don't get anything real at the end, right? You know what I'm talking about. Like it's okay to like distract yourself from the stuff, but that won't make the problem really go anywhere. You will be stuck in the same place, and when you realize it will be too late. But it's okay to cope like in real stuff. Like for example, if you want to draw to express your feelings, if you want to do anything really, it's good. It's really good, especially when you are like uh, putting feelings into it. Because for me it's like that. I can't express myself really on words. I'm bad at it, to be honest. But maybe it's because it's not my medium, right? Everyone has their medium, and maybe my medium is visual, right? That's my kind of language that I express on, right? I think, I don't know, maybe I'm not, and maybe I'm just saying stuff. I'm not psychiatrist or someone that actually knows what he's saying. But yeah, and that's actually what I've been trying to do right now. I'm trying to get better at drawing, which right now is a little. I'm like a little bit confused because I don't know if I can still call myself an artist. I never did actually, because when I started drawing, I actually didn't even care if I get better at it. I just did it because it felt good, right? I never cared if I was improving, so I never called myself an artist, even though I was doing very cool stuff. I need to admit it, it was very cool. For someone that didn't even knew how to draw or even practiced, it was very good. And I was like, I had the thought in my head that I only could call myself artist when I knew how to actually do stuff, right? When actually I knew how to like illustrate, like I'm doing right now. But right now that I know how to illustrate more stuff, I don't know. I feel like actually I was an artist before, and right now I just learned how to draw. You know, before I was doing stuff just for fun, for the art of it. Right now I want to improve. I want to will sound bad, but I want to be someone on the internet by doing this, right? Although it sounds bad, right? I understand. It sounds like cheeky and like I'm just doing this for the cloud or etc. Or, but yeah, I want to do this. I want to make cool stuff. I want to live of it, which is kind of hard, not gonna lie. Because right now I'm well no one, and I need to build that. I need to be someone at life more than just an stranger that doesn't know how to make friends. Because to be honest, I've been lucky with my friends. I didn't even try to make them, they just came to my life. And right now it's also kind of the same because I didn't even uh, search them. These people that I'm trying to make friends with right now, they just appeared, right? On my life, they approached me. And I'm just asking why. It's not like I don't want it, but why, what did you see on me, right? Because well, I don't know, maybe people do that, I don't know, but why would you approach a complete stranger, right? Why would you do it? I wouldn't. And I haven't actually. I will not probably. But they did, and I appreciate like them doing it. So I'm trying actually to be friends with them, because if it goes the other way around, I would probably just talk to them to like, I don't know, make them help me on homework or stuff like that. I know it sounds scummy, but surviving alone is not easy. You gotta find your method, right? You doing all by yourself. It's kind of hard sometimes. Although I've been doing it because yeah, I don't know. I feel scummy actually, like asking people to do stuff for me. But well, it's also a problem because I don't even ask for help most of the time. And asking for help is totally normal and acceptable. It's just that the interaction that needs to happen for the help to actually reach you kind of scares me, not gonna lie, because human interaction is just pain. I can't stand it really. Like with new people, right? With people I know, it's easy and it's actually fun. But getting to know someone and their lives and like recognizing if they are actually good people for you is kind of hard. Or even if you are good people for them, because most of the time I feel like I'm the bad influence, right? Because although I know it's just my brain doing its brain thing where it just doesn't like everything, and when the brain thinks you are happy, it's like, oh shit, you are not going to be now, and throws you a curveball and hits you in the head. Because that's how humans work. If they are like in a good, comfortable position, then it's bad because you won't be making any progress. Because we are hardwired like that, and that's why there's so many people with depression and all that stuff, because it's just stuff that we needed before to survive. Like before, we need always to be like wanting stuff, because before wanting stuff was like food and being in a secure place and etc. But right now we don't have those necessities, where we live in a modern society where there's uh, everything is more like easy and obtainable. You just get the thing and don't worry about it. Like just being alive is too easy, to be honest, that it's a problem. Because if you are, then probably you won't enjoy it, right? And that's what happens with many people. They are on the like they achieve the thing they wanted to, but now they are empty because they don't know what else to do, right? And it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. And makes you wonder if it's really even worth it to try making something or achieving something. And I ask myself that a lot. Why I'm doing this? Why why should I even care? Like trying to be someone on the internet, right? Because I will try it until it works. But why care? At the end, no one will, right? We will all be dead by the real end, right? But like, and that's something that it's been on my head for a big while. Like even before I actually knew I wanted to be someone. Why don't just like um study something easy, get a work on it, and just live a casual, normal life with nothing interesting happening, but you enjoying just the small little things in life. Which, to be honest, is not bad. It's actually really nice. I kinda envy people that are okay with that, right? Like they have come terms with it, and they're just like, yeah, it's what I want. Nothing complicated, nothing too crazy, right? To be honest, doesn't sound bad the more I think about it. But I don't know. I also think it's kind of lame, you know. I don't know. I don't want to be lame. I want to do cool shit. That's basically my only thing that it's like pushing me right now, like pushing me forward. Just the urge of doing cool shit. The need of feeling that you are alive doing stuff not many other people will venture into. And even if many people will venture into this kind of stuff, not many actually are successful with it. Which makes it kind of scary because, you know, I could be just someone on the internet that one of those people that always tries and never succeeds, never gets the success they want. Which is very scary, not gonna lie, but I'm not coward. I'm gonna head. I'm gonna go and just try it until it works, you know. Because that's how it is. You can't know if you can do it until you do it, right? And the more you try, the more possible it is that you have actual success on it. But the goal right now just feels so far ahead. And we end up in the same questioning line, like, is it worth it? Probably no, really, because even when I achieve my thing, right, probably I will be at the end like, okay, what's the next thing? And I will probably don't know for a big time until I get it and will be motivated to do stuff again. Which will, I think that it's like that for most of the people in general, so I don't worry about it. But to be honest, probably the normal people just have a better life in general because they just chill, right? They just live their life, no worries. Well, actual worries, but uh, you know, not the other kind of existential worries. Which, to be honest, I don't know which is worse because being poor is really bad. Material worries is goddamn. But like existential worries, you can't really do much about them. They just exist on your head, bothering and messing with you, right? And for overcoming them, you need a really strong mindset. And I have overcome many existential worries with myself, with who I am, what I'm doing. Actually, if I would ask myself, like myself of like when I had like I don't know 16 years. Right now, I'm doing the total opposite of what I wanted to do with my life because before I just wanted to disappear, be a ghost in the system, right? Just don't exist. Because, as I said, at the end, everything will end and it will not matter. So I try stuff, I try to complicate my life. If everything is just going to die, then why not just do what I want without caring in anything, right? And to be honest, it sounds really relaxing. Just being yourself, existing, enjoying life while you can, and then just living without trace in the world. It's, it's not so bad, really. I know it sounds kind of depressing, but I was really happy back then with that kind of mindset. But I don't think like that anymore. I want to do cool shit. I want to be someone. I want to do stuff. I actually want to live, right? I have a reason right now. Back then, living was just like something I had to do because I was already there, so why not take the opportunity? Because to be honest, life is great, right? Life is great in many ways, but uh, it's also shit in many other ways. But to be honest, uh, life is what you make with it, right? If it's shit, if you let it be shit. Although it's sometimes not fair and it's not on your control because, well, life circumstances. Sometimes we are not so lucky. Sometimes we didn't even have a chance to live our life. Many people didn't have that chance. Many people were just prevented of the benefit of living. And it's kind of sad, because when someone dies, or, well, yeah, dies, like they disappear, they end. And everything that they could possibly do just will not happen anymore. That's why it's sad when artists die and stuff like that, right? Because you will never know what they would have done next or what they had planned or etc. Right? Their art dies with them, right? And no one will ever be like them. They will be similar people, but that's the thing with art, right? Art is just so personal. It depends on every single aspect of our lives. It like everything we do is just influenced on how we lived everything, right? How we do everything. Our past experience just make our future and our future actions and how we think and how we operate and how we etc. Right? It's just like that. Like I wouldn't be drawing if, for example, I don't know what got me into drawing. Probably some random thing, but if that random thing didn't happen, I just wouldn't be doing it, right? And my entire quote unquote art will just not exist. It wouldn't have never been created. And if I die, it will die with me. And that's kind of what also scares me about death. Because before I wasn't scared, as I said, I didn't care about all that stuff. I didn't care if I died tomorrow before. Because that's just how life goes, right? And it's kind of like that. That's just how life goes. And you can't really do anything about it. But right now I don't want to die, to be honest. I want to do stuff. I want to do cool shit. But before, I couldn't care less, to be honest. Before, it was just what had to be, just what happened, and I couldn't do anything about it, so I should just accept it, right? Which I don't know if it's a good way of thinking, but definitively kept me more like calm than right now. Because right now I'm really scared of dying, which I think is good because it just shows that I care. I care about something. That it's also a problem that I have, right? I didn't mention it, but I have trouble like caring of stuff. Not like taking care, but like caring. Um, like problems with my life and stuff like that. I find it difficult to actually give it the importance or the attention that it actually needs or deserves, right? I just find it so hard to care about stuff like school, for example. School is important and all that, but I really find it hard to actually care a little bit. It's just like that. No. I don't know if it's good or it's bad or if it's toxic. And to be honest, I think I shouldn't care too much. Because right now I'm happy. Kind of. Sometimes life is shit. Sometimes, like today, I don't know, I didn't have anything to eat because just there wasn't anything. And I had to eat just bread for breakfast and dinner. And I don't know what it's called in English, but the time before breakfast and dinner, like in between. I don't know about that. Yeah, just bread and beans. Yeah, that was all. And it was kind of shitty, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I can't get mad at it. There's no point, right? Sometimes there's no point caring, and it's alright. Or well, at least for me, because I know people who how to explain it, care too much, and I don't know. I just feel bad for them because they like um how to explain it. They always seem worried about stuff, and I don't get it. Like, what's so bad about this or that? Why should you care about all that weird stuff? But they do care, and I can't really do anything about it, right? It's not my life. It's not how I like. I shouldn't tell people how to feel, right? Although I do think they would be like better not caring. It's something I actually do believe. But it's okay. And anyone can live their life how they want to. But is that also kind of the problem? Because sometimes people freedomness interferes with others people, and they and it just doesn't work. Sometimes I wonder if that's how it's supposed to work, right? We aren't supposed to be free at all, because it will just be chaos, and if it's all just chaos, it just wouldn't work, right? Like, this whole thing we call society just doesn't operate with freedom, to be honest. Although we have freedom of choice, like we can do anything we want, but like it wouldn't be fair. That's the thing. It wouldn't be fair to other people because sometimes our beliefs clash on stuff, and that's when those problems arrive, right? Because let's say I don't like when this happens, right? But you do, and it just makes makes what I was talking about, right? It just doesn't work. But I don't know. It's not a problem for me to solve. I'm just a guy who draws stuff, right? To be honest, I don't know what I've been saying all this day. It's weird. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing all this on English. I guess it separates me from my real self. Porque realmente yo hablo español y es muy diferente. O sea, cuando hablo español me siento yo mismo. No lo sé, es diferente, ¿sabes? Y no puedo separarme de lo que... O sea, me es más fácil expresarme en español por mucho. Pero cuando lo digo en todo en español soy más consciente de lo que digo y me da como penita decirlo. So that's why I talk in English. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't care really if you didn't understand because, as I said, probably no one is gonna watch this, and it's okay. Although if there's someone watching, I really doubt it. Like they would make it far this point of the video because it would be like I don't know how much time has passed. Uh, 46 minutes, right? And who will care listening to me for 46 minutes? Right? I don't know. Maybe some people do. Well, most of the people wouldn't. Which is kind of sad because I'm really saying how I feel here. And imagine if someone just sees this and it's like, lame, dislike, etc. Well, I wouldn't care about this. Like, sad you think that way, or you know. Well, I don't understand first of all why people actually dislike stuff. I get it, you don't like it, but you don't need to actually like put the button of dislike and make the creator know, hey, I don't like this. Maybe if it's something like actually really bad, but if someone just like I don't know, making gameplay or stuff like that, actually making something, yeah, it does feel bad for them. I wouldn't care too much. I would care a little bit, but it would like pass right through me after a while. I don't know. And yeah, it's just like that. I'm just so used to um, this, like, well, not this, but um, being on the other side of the spectrum where people just don't like you. I'm just so used to like um, not getting praise or stuff like that, like being excluded or just the general feeling of people disliking you. I'm really used to that feeling by now, and to be honest, it has made me stronger. But also, I think it's one of those problems that I said before, like showing feelings and all that stuff. It's made me emotionless in a way. Well, to the exterior, because in the interior, well, I could be crying just that I don't show it, right? But it's well for me. It's good. I think it's good. Like I get the showing feeling and all that should be like the norm right now because we are not anymore a toxic society that says that man doesn't show feeling and all that. But I actually do get why men before didn't want to show feelings. It's not because they make them like more manly or stuff like that. It's because um, feelings get in the way for their goals, right? Sometimes you can't afford to be all day sad and depressed on your bed doing nothing about it, right? Because before they couldn't even afford to do that. They had to move on, like, yeah, feel the thing, but don't get too caught on it. Just understand it, accept it, move on immediately, get on with your life, because if not, you will get stumped, you will get completely demolished by life. right? If you did if you did that before, like if you actually let feelings take over you before, you just wouldn't success in life. And it's kind of sad actually, but it is how it is, and it actually works with me very good because, to be honest, if I was like too emotional with stuff, I wouldn't have done many things that I'm grateful right now. I have worked on myself. I know how to control my feelings, although not to the extent of showing them, but how to overcome and show how to accept them. I know they are there, it's not like they don't exist. It's just that I don't want them to take control over me, right? I don't want to be crying all over the place because crying doesn't work for anything, to be honest. It's just there. Yeah, cry when it's time to cry and then get up, move on, continue with your life, continue going forward. Right? Well, also, I say all this, but I also have trouble with doing friends with it's like such basic thing, right? And it's kind of ironic because I can sometimes consider myself like a tough person, but I don't think I'm really sentimental. Just, well, as I said, I don't show it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I don't know. It depends too much on the situation. But it's more like on a social thing. I don't like it when it's social thing, right? When it's social time, the tough guy thing doesn't really work. But well, to be honest, the social thing is just something I'm doing because I want to, right? But to be honest, I don't really need it. Like, I do need it. Like, people are social, like, humans are social, but I just learned how to be fine without it, you know? I'm fine. I don't really need to be like Mr. Mr. Popular here, right? I don't need to have 300 friends to feel good. To be honest, I just need one. And for a big time, it was like that, you know. For a big time, I didn't have too much friends. It was okay. I was fine with that. I knew how to cope with it in a good way. I like my way of coping was really, it sounds dumb, but it was improving on stuff, like getting better on stuff, like proving those people wrong, right? Proving the fuckers that made my life hell that you were wrong, right? I'm better. I am capable of doing stuff. I can do shit if I want. I can do anything if I want. That was the kind of thing that just was on my mind when I needed to cope. Like, yeah, and I think it's totally positive. I think that's the type of mindset that makes certain people like, yeah, successful, right? Because well, not most really, but many successful people had their hardships, right? But they knew how to move on and all that. And we all need to learn a little bit of it. But it's okay, like, to take your time. Like, live your life however you want. I'm just saying things. It's not like I say feeling things is bad. No. Feeling things is good. If it works for you, it works for you. If you like to do that kind of stuff, just go and do it. It's okay. There are no rules on living life, and I think that's one of the things that makes many people's lives kind of hard, right? Like they think life is hard and life is this and life and etc. Right? They put rules upon themselves, right? And they don't stop and think that it's just more simple than all that. It's literally just go live your life. You could do it, you could just don't care, but also there are implications. It's not that easy, to be honest. But if you get rid of all those implications, if you get rid of the things holding you back, you will notice how great stuff is. Sometimes it's shit, I won't lie. Most of the time it's shit. For normal people, like just plain normal guys and girls and etc. Most of the time living is just monotone and boring, and you don't even know what you are doing most of the time. And it's like that for many people. And yeah, you can feel like, yeah, life is hard because I'm not living and doing stuff, crazy stuff, right? But it's really just not so complicated. Like, you actually know how to make your life more interesting. It's just that you keep yourself from doing it most of the time. I'm doing it right now, to be honest. I could be living life different, but I don't do it because I'm too comfortable being here, right? Which is not bad, to be honest. I've said it a bunch of times, but it's true. It's not bad being comfortable with whatever you're doing. It's just don't go whining that life is hard and you don't actually do anything about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know, this video turned out different than I expected it, to be honest. I just wanted to talk about what did I ate on the day and call it a day. Like, hi, I'm there and I ate beans and it's my birthday. Bye. But yeah, I like to talk when I'm alone. Well, not out loud, that is weird. But like, I like to actually think a lot like this on my head. Most of the time it's like this. It's just that I'm not like this with people, never, ever. Because this is just awkward. This my head, you know. I don't like people knowing what's on my head. Like, it's not bad, but I don't like the feeling, you know. I don't know. I think it's kind of that, like having trouble like sharing stuff and feelings. Maybe it's related to that, but I really like. I'm really different on my head than with people in real life. Like, in real life with my friends, I'm just like very dumb and outgoing. Like, I don't know, anything that makes them laugh, because I enjoy that. But it's different on here. I'm alone right now, so no need to hold back. And I guess this is all really. I'm getting sleeping. It's 7:20 a.m. I should go to bed right now because I have to go to school like in I don't know how many hours, but not much. Not much sleep time to be honest. I mean, it's alright. I know how to manage my sleep hours. So don't worry about me. But, well, I know, to be honest, I know you don't even care. Ah. And well, yeah, that's basically all. Thanks for hanging out a little bit with me. It was a pleasure telling you about my deepest thoughts in my head and feelings. I don't know when will I make this again. I don't know if it even recorded well. But it was fun. Maybe I'll do it more often. Maybe I will completely forget to upload this video, or maybe not. Who knows? But one thing is for sure. Uh, I'll be back. That is for sure. I will keep doing stuff, and I will never give up on this. On general, I will never give up. It's just lame, you know. It's not cool to give up. That's my whole reasoning of life. Just the cool shit. That's all. If you think it's something cool, go do it. Okay. If you think it's lame, then don't. Obviously, there are more complications to everything, but you know your own ways. You know how to do your own stuff, and I will not tell you how to. So just get out there, do stuff, or don't, or whatever. Just be cool. All right. That's everything. Okay. That's all. All right. Bye bye. Yeah. I wanted to end up on something cool. Well, anyways, yeah, okay. Ya me voy, sí. Ya hablé demasiado. Bye bye.